MarthaNBeck, The Way of Integrity, Finding the Path to Your True Self. Welcome to the captivating world of integrity, where you'll embark on a journey to fully connect with your true self. In the book, The Way of Integrity, Finding the Path to Your True Self by MarthaNBeck, you'll delve into a deeply resonant message that explores one's life journey through the lens of Dante's Divine Comedy. This transformative work will dare you to ponder upon your deepest self and seek the unity of your body, mind, heart, and soul. As you unravel the intricate layers of this summary, prepare yourself to confront challenging turning points and emotional states, questioning your long-held beliefs while rediscovering your true essence.
The Antidote to Suffering. Discovering the power of integrity and its role in leading a fulfilling life. How often do we convince ourselves that we are okay, despite the lurking feeling of discomfort, disappointment, or anxiety? Maybe we believe we have an okay job, okay relationships, and an okay sense of purpose, and that's enough. But is it? More importantly, are we truly in sync with our deepest, truest selves? The key message in this book's summary is simple: integrity means being intact, whole, and undivided, and it's the antidote to suffering. Too often, we ignore our true feelings to match social standards, leading us to feel unfulfilled, unproductive, and sick. This state of being out of sync with ourselves is what causes suffering. But when our body, mind, heart, and soul are entirely aligned, we become absorbed in our daily work, enjoy time with friends, and experience refreshing sleep. This alignment is what leads to a fulfilling life, like a plane with all its parts working together to glide smoothly. The author takes the reader through Dante's journey in the Divine Comedy, arguing that the book provides a powerful set of instructions for healing psychological wounds and restoring integrity. The journey starts with the dark wood of error, where we confront our shadows, fears, and weaknesses. This journey of self-discovery leads to the discovery of true joy and purpose, ultimately leading to a fulfilling life. The book reminds us that integrity is not to be misunderstood as an intimidating standard to be met, but rather being in one's truest form. It is being one's authentic self, which brings about true peace and inner contentment. With this understanding, we can improve our lives, cultivate strong relationships, and nurture our sense of purpose, leading to a fulfilling and authentic life. Finding your inner guide. Dante's metaphor of the dark wood of error is a representation of the inner turmoil resulting from following society's expectations and ignoring one's true nature. Admitting to being lost leads to encountering challenging emotional states and taking wrong turns. However, with the help of an outer guide, such as a book or therapist, one can begin to overcome their illusions and start following their inner teacher, their integrity. Trusting in the present moment and acknowledging challenging truths are essential in attaining true happiness. Freeing yourself from the Inferno. Dante's Inferno is not just an epic poem but also a path to personal transformation. The Inferno is not just a physical place, but a state of mind, a place of psychological suffering that results from being split within ourselves. The key to freeing ourselves from this state is to identify the parts of ourselves that are suffering and set them free. Virgil, Dante's guide, urges him to observe the demons, question them, and move on. In other words, we need to identify the beliefs that make us suffer and ask ourselves if they are true. If we realize we're mistaken, we should let go of rigid convictions and replace them with openness. It's tempting to attack in the face of judgment, but we should focus instead on creating positive solutions. Concentrating on our true values can reduce stress and make hard-to-hear information easier to digest. Lying, like the tiny but deadly mosquito, is treacherous because it's so common and nearly invisible. All lies, whether well or ill-intended, wreak havoc. To Dante, deception is like being frozen into ice. When you lie to yourself, nothing feels trustworthy because you aren't trustworthy. Life becomes cold, lonely, and numb. The path of transformation leads to the center of earth, where the core lie is, I'm alone. By going deeper into our suffering, we will eventually stop descending and start ascending, arriving at a point of self-acceptance, accepting ourselves as infinitely worthy, lovable, and loved. Finding your inner truth. Dante's journey through purgatory teaches us that to find true happiness and reach heaven, we must align our external behavior with our inner truth. This means starting by eliminating self-betrayal and committing to living our truth, no matter the cost. It also involves dealing with violence and injustices by choosing our responses with justice and compassion. Finally, we must wire new actions into our brain circuits through repeated DIY brain surgery until our ideal life becomes a reality. Remember, aligning with inner integrity takes time and a series of small 1-degree turns that move us closer to who we truly are. Reclaiming inner paradise. As Dante ascends to the pinnacle of purgatory, he encounters 3 transformative events that lead him to reach paradise. He finds himself in the Garden of Eden, meets Beatrice, and is cleansed by 2 rivers that make him forget his wrongdoing and remember all he has done right. Dante emerges with complete integrity and the ability to fly, symbolizing the attainment of his inner paradise. The key message is that by forgiving oneself and valuing the pursuit of truth and integrity, one can rewire themselves for happiness and reach their own inner paradise. Dante's realizations about the universe being one entity and driven by love reveal that every person's shape affects others. Living according to one's integrity leads to the release of errors, allowing one to shine brighter and absorb more beauty from the universe. Reaching the highest level of integrity draws one toward helping others and becoming the change that they wish to see in the world.
As we conclude our journey through the way of integrity, the resounding theme is the importance of aligning with our true selves and dismantling the barriers hindering us from reaching fulfillment and happiness. Throughout this transformative exploration, we've journeyed alongside Dante, embracing our inner teachers, confronting our fears, breaking free from societal expectations, and reorienting our lives to align with our deepest values. Ultimately, with love driving us forward, we move towards a life of integrity and find ourselves connected to everything and everyone, attaining paradise. So, dare to delve deeper within yourself, rewire your mind for happiness, and embrace the fulfilling and purposeful life that awaits you upon the path of true integrity.